Hi, just a side note, I had to rent out a classroom here. I'm in the middle of Costa Rica right now for a month learning Spanish, but I had to ask one of the professors at the school here if I could use one of their classrooms, so I can't erase any of the things on the board. That's just to let you know. Today we're going to be learning about coins. Do you guys know what coins are? Do you see any of these on the board?
I know what that is.
What do you use coins for?
To buy things.
Yes, that's true. Caroline, do you know what the name of any of the coins are?
Penny?
You're right. So, do you know which one is a penny?
First?
No, that's a dime. It's okay though. So today we're going to be learning how to identify and distinguish, which means pick out which ones are which between the coins that we use in the United States. We have a penny, a nickel, a dime, and a quarter. And they all are worth a different amount. Right here, we have a penny. And a penny is copper. What does a copper color kind of look like?
Is that the orange one?
Yeah, it's kind of orange brownish. What is the other color coin, do we know?
Silver.
Silver, you're right. So, does anyone know what kind of coins are silver? Yes.
Quarter.
Yeah, a quarter is. That is going to be our biggest coin. Does anyone know the smallest coin? Yes.
Penny?
No, our penny is small, but our smallest coin is actually going to be the dime. And that is worth 10 cents. And I'll write them in the middle. We have a penny that's worth 1 cent. And then, so we have penny, nickel. Oh, I said it. We have a nickel. That's our last one.
What color is that one?
A nickel is going to be silver. And then what color is a quarter? Can anyone
Silver.
guess?
Silver?
Yes. Awesome.
Cool.
Okay, so now, as a little activity, everyone quietly at your seat, stay where you are, and I'm going to come around and pass out one coin to each person in the class. Yes.
Do we get to keep it?
No. Unfortunately not. We don't get paid enough for that. But, so, I'm going to pass out these coins to you, and I want you to walk around the room and find a friend that has the same coin that you have in your hand. Remember to look at the color and the size of the coin. You can also look at what is on the coin. Some coins have faces on them, and on the back they have little indents on them as well that say things. So if you can kind of walk around now quietly and find a friend with the same coin that you have. You can also refer to the board. Remember, we labeled and colored the penny, nickel, dime, and quarter. Does anyone
What
need
do you
any
have?
help?
Do you have a nickel? Do I have? I think I have that too.
Yay!
Teacher!
Yes.
Nickel.
Yes, of course. And how much is a nickel worth?
5.
5. Awesome. 5 cents. Okay. So now everyone please go back to your seats. And we're going to move on to our instruction part. That was just a little warm-up. Call it our hook. So first we're going to look at our I can statement. I want everyone to repeat after me. I can
I can
identify
identify
and name
and name
different coins
different coins
and their values.
and their values.
So in total it says, I can identify and name different coins and their values. So pretty much we're going to be figuring out today, by ourselves, by the end of the class, we are going to be able to know every one of these 4 coins, what color they are, and how much they're worth. So say I have a piece of gum at the store, and it is being sold for 5 cents. We use coins, 1 second, we use coins to buy things and bills like this. but coins are smaller than bills. 4 quarters make up $1. So what we're going to do, if I have a piece of gum at a store that's worth 5 cents and I have to have 5 cents to pay for it, I can pay for it with 1 nickel, but I can also pay for it with 5 pennies because they're each worth 1 cent. Can we count to 5 together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So 5 pennies equals 1 nickel.
Cool.
Yes.
When my mom buys gum, she uses her card.
Yes. So nowadays we tend to use credit cards and debit cards, which have coins and money inside them. It's just a part of our new technology.
Can you use this still?
Yes, we still use coins today. Some people get paid with cash if they work at a restaurant or things like that. But some people just aren't using coins as much as we used to back then.
I
So-
use coins. Me too, they're fun. I like pennies.
I like nickel.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to create our anchor chart, and it's called Our Coin Learning Chart. So it's going to be right here. Realistically, it would be a lot bigger, but with what we have, we'll do what we can. So I'm going to have everyone now has finished sharing their coin name that they've gotten with their partner. And we're going to be sitting in a circle on the carpet in front, and I'm going to have a big anchor chart post-it note up here where we're going to make a chart together. So it's going to be called Our Coin Learning Chart. So in the next few days when we're doing more activities based off of coins, and you're ever confused about anything that we're learning about, you may refer to this. It'll be up on the board, or up on the bulletin board, and it'll always be there in case you forget, oh no, what color is a quarter? It'll be right here. So,
What color is it?
a quarter is,
Silver.
yes, you're right, it's silver. So first we're going to have a penny. A penny is the smallest amount, but it is not the smallest coin. So we're going to draw our penny, and it is going to be copper. Color.
Gray.
Kind of, yeah, it's silver. So we can have silver, we have our copper penny. What is different about the penny from all the other ones? So we've got a nickel, a penny, we have a dime, which is worth 10 cents, that's silver as well. And then we have a quarter, and that's 25 cents. It's a little bigger, and it's silver as well. A penny is the only one that is what color?
Gold.
Yes, it's kind of gold. We call it a copper color. So, we're going to have our nickel equals 5 cents, dime equals 10 cents, and a quarter equals 25 cents. About coins, or anything about coins that you would like to add to the chart. You can come up here and tell me if you have anything. Yes.
5 pennies equals a nickel.
Yes, that's great. So, equals 5 cents equals 5 pennies. This is the cents sign,
Oh.
and that means an amount of something. So, in this case, it's cents. How much money? So, we can have, how many pennies equal a dime? Does anyone want to try and do this one? It might be a little bit harder. That's okay if you don't.
No.
So, something cool is a nickel's 5 cents, and that means 5 pennies. A dime is 10 cents, and that means 10 pennies.
Whoa.
So, how much is a quarter? If it's 25 cents, it's 25.
Pennies.
Yes! Awesome
Good job. How many pennies is $1?
100 pennies. That's a lot.
Wow.
But then, do you think $1 is more or 100 pennies?
$1 is more.
It may seem like it, because $1 seems like a big bill. But if you
Yeah.
have 4 quarters or 100 pennies, you still have the exact same amount as this.
Whoa.
$1.
Could I have 1,000,000 pennies?
You could. That'd be a lot of pennies. So, here we've got some coins that I want everyone to kind of pass around and take a look at, just to feel what coins feel like. Some of you maybe have felt coins before and some not. Just like Emma said earlier, a lot of people use credit cards nowadays. So, when you're grocery shopping with your mom, or going to 7-Eleven,
This one's dirty.
ew, smells.
Ew. Teacher, mine's dirty.
They are a little dirty, so we'll make sure to use some hand sanitizer after.
Why is it dirty?
Because coins are all around the world. Every different place in the whole entire world has some sort of money that they use to exchange for goods or services, which means for things or for a service, someone doing something for you. So let's look at this marker. I had to pay for this. Do you know how many pennies this was?
500.
Probably pretty close. It was about
5,000.
200 pennies. So $2.
Did you use pennies to buy that?
No, because sometimes, like here, this is a lot of pennies to run around with. I can exchange these and get about $1 for all these pennies. This is a lot easier to slip into my pocket than having a ton of pennies.
Yeah.
So if I go to a store and something is 50 cents and all I have is $1, they will hand me quarters or nickels or dimes or pennies back if they don't, because I'm using a bill and they're gonna have to break the bill, which is what it's called, but they don't actually break. So everyone, you guys can come sit next to each other here. And we're going to be doing something fun. You get to see real coins. So I'm going to place a bag of coins at each group. We're gonna have pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. So we've got these, 1 nickel, 1 dime, 1 quarter, 1 real penny. And then we have some play money. And with this play money, each one of these is a penny. You can see they look like pennies. So first, I want you guys to sort your coins into pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters.
I think this one's a penny, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And in the lesson, there'll be more coins at each group. I just couldn't find any more.
I don't know, is that a quarter? Oh, it says 2 quarters.
And if you're confused, guys, remember to look at our anchor chart. We have quarters are silver, and they're the biggest coins. So first, you can start out by taking out all the biggest silver coins. Those are going to be your quarters.
This is quarter.
Is this dime?
Dime is the little
Yes, that is a dime.
dime.
Penny.
Nickel. No, penny is this.
Oh, nickel.
Yes, pennies are copper, remember?
done.
So the brown or goldish coins, orangey, those are going to be your pennies, always.
We're done.
Okay, awesome. Let me come check. Okay, so a nickel and a dime. A dime is a lot smaller,
Yeah.
but I have a question for you guys. Which one is worth more? Which one is more money? If I have a dime, do I have more money than someone who just has a nickel, or do I have less?
Dime is 10.
Less.
Yes. Yeah, no, so a dime, you're right, dime is 10, but a nickel is worth less than the dime. That's just a little, something to remember.
Oh, nickel is 5.
And then I would go around to each group and make sure that they have everything sorted correctly. And also as a whole group activity, go over the anchor chart one more time. Be like, make sure that everyone has your pennies here, your nickels, your dimes, your quarters. Your pennies are copper, your nickels are the medium silver coin, and just make sure that they get that under their belt. And then I'm going to pass out everyone. Everyone's going to receive a Ziploc bag of these play coins, like I said before. Please don't open them up yet. I'll tell you when. So first I'm going to say the instructions. So I want you guys to place, we're going to have multiple bags. So a bag for quarters, or a bag for a quarter, a bag for a nickel, and a bag for a dime. I want you to take the play pennies and count how many pennies are going to be a nickel. So if I were going to do a nickel, how many cents is a nickel? 5. Yes. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can set those aside for now, or you can put it in one of your bags. And you want to put a nickel in it as well to show this is my nickels, and this is the exact amount, or this is my 1 nickel, and these are the pennies that go along with that nickel, and they're equivalent, which means they're equal. They're the same value. So with the dimes, you're going to count out 10 because they're 10 cents, and the quarters, you're going to count out 25. So I want you guys to work as a group and make sure that everyone is working together and everyone is counting. I want everyone to check each other and make sure that we have the exact amount for all the quarters, pennies, nickels, dimes, etc. that I will be using to show the classroom, and I will pause at certain points of the video to talk more about what each coin kind of looks like in little ways for them to remember this video and connect it to themselves. Sorry, the power just went out. But, so it says, how much is a quarter worth? Do you know? I'll pause it and have the class be like, okay guys, how much is a quarter worth? And hopefully they'll all be like, 25 cents. And then if not, I'll obviously correct and reintroduce the topic of quarters. And then, so it does that for each one, kind of goes by each coin, and then at the end, it does a little bit more advanced math. So it has 20 nickels equals 100 pennies and equivalents. That would be kind of scaffolding for gifted students. But if kids don't understand, that's totally fine. It's not part of the standards that I'm supposed to be covering. Okay, so kids will be listening to this song by Gracie's Corner. And they're allowed to go on the carpet and dance and sing along to the song, and they're encouraged to. Our independent worksheet. For this worksheet, I want everyone to be quiet. It's no pressure, but I just want to see what you guys learned today and what we can do in the next week or so to make sure that we have everyone knowing their coins and their values and what they look like. So here's one of my worksheets. Here you go. Make sure you write your name at the top, and then next to each coin, I want you to write its value. And here are some markers and colored pencils right here. And you're going to be able to color. Remember, which one is copper? There's only one of them. And then money. This is our anchor chart. We filled all this out. And let's repeat our I can statement and understand if we can do that or cannot today. And I'm going to say, I can identify and name different coins and their values. So, and then I'm going to say, someone raise your hand if you can tell me when you would need a coin or where you would use a coin. And then kids will have little discussions, and this would just kind of promote class discussion and collaboration along with letting the kids have a way to connect the lesson to the outside to make it more applicable to their life.